What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about more Halloween the Game news. It's been about 2 months since I actually previously spoke about it, and within that 2 months, all we've received currently is what you're seeing on the screen right now, which is about 50 seconds look at Haddonfield and all the interiors and how good it looks in Unreal Engine 5, and I think it looks magnificent, to say the least. And today we're going to cover the recent blog post, which was from currently a few days ago, showcasing the heroes of Haddonfield and the 5 playable characters at launch that we'll have. There will be more characters coming down the line. Ilphonic have already confirmed that via Reddit. So it's going to be a pretty simple video today, and we'll go over each individual character and a little bit of the lore behind who they are. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Haddonfield is a quiet, unassuming town in Illinois, bursting with idyllic American charm. Its heart beats in sync with the eclectic array of people and personalities who inhabit this seemingly sleepy community. Innocence allows these residents to carry on with their lives blissfully naive to the horrors that will inevitably unfold before their eyes. Despite the looming evil and impending homecoming of the cold, calculating boogeyman, our heroes of Haddonfield stand proudly as shining examples of this town's resilience and vitality. So first up, we have Thomas Armitage. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm getting young OJ vibes from Thomas, but that's neither here or there. No one quite loves Haddonfield like our star college football player. Thomas Armitage, at 21, you'd think that parties would dominate his social life, but this dedicated athlete elects to return home every weekend to spend quality time with his little sister, visit close friends, and help out at his dad's furniture business. His positive attitude solidifies Thomas's role as a courageous leader on and off the football field. While some might confuse his confidence with arrogance, Thomas is the type of guy who talks the talk and walks the walk. So he's your typical jock, probably the guy with strength on the team. If you're familiar with Friday the 13th, more your Bugsy kind of type. Next up, we have the character that people thought was Laurie Strode. It is, in fact, Jennifer Aarons, who is always prepared. She has a distinctive vision in her future, and that's why she's spending a few gap years working at a local bookstore to save money to pay for the college education. Quiet, kind, and demonstrably type A, she plans to leave the claustrophobic town of Haddonfield behind to pursue a grander aspiration. Her overbearing mother would love her to simply stay home, meet a nice guy, and settle down. But that's far from what Jenny wants, though. Her extended academic sabbatical has led to a slight erosion in Jennifer's fastidious shell courtesy of her new foray into Haddonfield's nightlife. So she's your like down-to-earth girl, very academic, so she's going to be like Debs, I would guess, from F13. Debs was quite smart. I used to play Debs quite a lot on F13, so I could fix the car quick, fix anything quick, basically. So she'll probably have the smarts, she'll have the brains. Next up, we have Tanya, and Tanya actually gives me those Erica Sinclair Stranger Things vibes, just by the way of the look of the character. So for Tanya, at the center of Haddonfield's social scene is none other than Tanya Harrison. Much like Thomas, she loves Haddonfield and the people in this town. Her carefree and exuberant personality makes her the go-to person to ask about what's hip, happening, and worth listening to. Tanya was once offered a job by Mr. Strode because he thought she'd be an outstanding fit to work at Strode Realty. So there's your little lore insert. But she turned it down, the opportunity in favour of a position at a local record store. Underneath her bubbly exterior, Tanya's charming, dark sense of humour helps her get along with just about everyone in town. Not really much given away there. She's the hip one. Be interested to see what attributes she'll have. Next up, we have Rachel Calahan, who couldn't be more displeased with hanging out with people. In fact, she may even prefer the company of the dead. At night, her morbid curiosities are explored through funeral service education courses she attends in hopes of becoming a mortician and joining the family business. Fascinated by death and the unknown, her free time is spent hanging out with a small group of people in Haddonfield who frequent the occult section of the local bookstore. A lover of punk music and sarcasm, Rachel has a hard time letting people see her vulnerable side, but despite her general distaste for humanity, she does keep folks with similar interests and hobbies around, which should prove helpful on Halloween night. From what I'm seeing online, Rachel is an actual clear favourite for a lot of people who are going to main her. It'd be interesting to see what her stats are going to be like further down the line when we get more information. Now, last but not least, I know what you're thinking when you see this. It's Marcus Navarro. And the first thing that popped into my mind when I saw that red bandana, even Slash and Cass said the same.
Warriors, come out to play.
Yeah, that's right, I was getting Warriors vibes. So there are a few things Marcus Navarro enjoys more than firing up his bike and hitting the open road. He was born and raised in Haddonfield, but spent a lot of the stretch of time away to live with his father after his parents' divorce. His independence and nomadic lifestyle are alluring to the residents of the small town, who find themselves captivated by his brooding lone wolf nature. While he typically prefers solitude, he does enjoy riding over to the Rabbit in Red Lounge to grab drinks and play pool with the Castle Hill Rooks. Much like Jennifer, Marcus has fundamental problems with the phony suburban facade of Haddonfield, but that won't stop him from protecting the people he cares about, like his grandmother Gloria. And then we just get this little bit right at the end of the blog post. The civilians of Haddonfield are one of the many elements Halloween will leverage to create an immersive horror sandbox. We're excited to begin offering player glimpses into the unique personalities and traits of our brand new cast of heroes in Halloween, and look forward to sharing more about their involvement in the single player, which I didn't think they would be involved in the single player, so maybe they're going to add more lore of why they're around because of Michael, and multiplayer components of the game. So there you have it, guys. There's a look into the first 5 characters that will be playable on launch for Halloween the game on September 8th. Let me know in the comments down below who you'll be maining. I know I'll be maining Michael more than anything, but I will obviously try out the heroes eventually. Obviously, in a multiplayer game, this doesn't really mean that much, this lore and this backstory when it comes to these kind of characters. When you think about it, the conventional roles here are usually you've got the jock that's got strength, you've got one that's got stealth, one that's smart, one that's a runner, and that's just going off the previous knowledge of F13 in general. How they're going to play into the single player side of things, more backstory, I guess. That's going to be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to smash a like. It really helps out the channel after the fact. If you want to support the channel any further, the best way of doing that is by subscribing. It will enable me to go full-time content creation in the future, and I can't do it without you guys. You'll also find other videos on my channel if you want to check those out. You'll find social links down below if you want to follow me in that space. You'll also find live streams at the live tab. Come on over to the live stream. I've been currently playing Claire Obscura, finished Dead Island 2, working on that backlog, as well as the upcoming new games that are coming, including Halloween the game, obviously. I've been Salty Sleggy, this has been Halloween the game, and as always, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.